The database is the area where every dictated call is stored and can be retrieved using a variety of search options. If you're interested in viewing detailed information about your calls and your clients, this is the place to look. Call reports. It is important to understand that each and every dictation you make creates what EVA refers to as a call report. You may be dictating a calendar appointment or an expense item or notes about a telephone conference with a client. Each of these is a call report. You may have made only one call to the EVA dictation line, but you may have dictated 3 different call reports. One may be for client ABC Company as an action item, then without hanging up, you dictated an expense item reporting a luncheon for XYZ Corporation. And finally, you added a new client and contact to your account. This is one call, but 3 call reports. Dictating notes on a client. Call 888-889-9875, and when prompted, enter your caller ID. Press 1 and state the reason you are calling, to report client notes. Report the information that is important for you to recall later, such as the visit date, the name of the company or client, being certain to tell us if they are a new client or existing. If new, tell us so and give us all the details so that we may add them to your client and contact database. If they are existing, we will look up their name and pertinent information and insert it into your call report. Report the participants at the meeting or on the conference call, the purpose of the meeting with the client, the narrative or summary of what transpired, the client complaints, and the client competitive information. Then just hang up. Remember, this is a guide for you. Include as much or as little information as you would like, but remember, these call reports will serve to jog your memory for future meetings with the client. Dictating a call report for client notes. Example: I would like to dictate some client notes. The client is Cut and Stone, and the visit date was November 13th, 2007. The purpose for the meeting was sales presentations. The details are: I went in and talked to Jean about her sales on the stilts, and she indicated up front, she said, "You know, I tell people before we sell them and warn them that they are illegal in the state of California for commercial type product. But some of the guys, they know they're going to get in trouble. They still wear the stilts at the job. And even though they could get fired, they still want to use the stilts because it makes their job quicker and faster. Unfortunately, the state of California has outlawed the use of the stilts by Cal OSHA. Also, talk to Jean about our new drywall carrier, the new product we just came out with. I'm going to get a sample of that and drop it off to her sometime in the next week. See if we have any sample whatsoever. If not, I'll get one ordered." That could be an opportunity for us to sell product here. I know they don't have it built in the system, so that may be our #1 struggling point there, getting it built into the taping system. That's the end of the notes, but I want to schedule a calendar appointment for November 20th, 2007 at 4:00 p.m. to follow up the presentation with Jean, and she is having Jesse join us. End of report. Search criteria for call reports online. Now that you have called in and dictated a report, let's log into your EVA account to see the different ways we can view the report and refine the search. Database filter online. Visit www.evaforhire.com. Click on the EVA login button in the upper right side of the screen. Type your caller ID and password in the spaces provided and click on Login. Find the 4th tab from the left under the EVA logo that reads Database and click on it. On the left side of the screen, you will see the database filter, which will allow you to refine your search for certain reports. Search. The green arrow that points to the word search is used to initiate the search for reports according to the search criteria you have chosen, i.e. dates, purpose, etc. Saved searches. You have the ability to save your completed searches for future retrieval. If you wish to save a search or review a saved search, click on the green arrow that points to the words Saved Searches. Include filter in report. Click the box beside the words Include filter in report. If you choose to save a search for future retrieval, The saved document will also show the search criteria you choose for the particular saved search. Date. The from and to dates will always default to the last 7 days. You may change your date range to reflect the dates corresponding to the report you are seeking. For example, if you know that the report you are looking for was dictated as a May 1st, 2007 visit, then type that date in the from and to fields under Date in Database filter, or make your choice from the calendar icon. Purpose. The purpose field corresponds to the reason why you met with that particular client. If you do not report a purpose or reason for a meeting with the client, you will not be able to use this search feature. It may be important in the future if you wish to look through a month's worth of call reports and are only interested in viewing the reports that have to do with sales presentations. Otherwise, you may be rummaging through a lot of data before you find the one you're looking for. Note: the purpose drop-down choices are customized to yours or your company's needs and set up by the administrator. Be sure to let your administrator know if you wish to add a purpose to the listing. Field Rep. Unless you are the administrator or owner of the EVA account, you will not have the ability to choose to view call reports by other EVA users. If you are the administrator, choose the name of the EVA user whose call reports you wish to view. Show all account reports. If the administrator or single owner of an EVA account chooses to allow 2 or more account users to view one another's reports, this box should be checked to allow each rep to view the other rep's reports. This will only pertain to reps who share the same client name. In this case, the only reports which can be viewed by the non-owner of the report will be reports in which both users visited the same client. Keyword search. Further refine. This area allows you to choose to further refine your search to show a keyword which would appear in a specific area of the call report. For example, under Further Refine, if you choose Competitive Info and type the name Ajax in the keyword search text box, if a call report is stored with the name Ajax specifically reported in text under the call reporting heading Competitive Information, it will pull up that report for viewing. Containing. Choose from all of these words, any of these words, or this exact phrase to further refine your search in Further Refine Keyword Search. Enter keywords to search. In the text box provided, type the keyword or words you are seeking in your report. Note: avoid often used words such as the, and, this, etc. Display additional fields. Highlighting one or more of these subheadings will bring up the listing of call reports with the detailed, dictated information for each subheading appearing directly below each client name on the right. Note: to display more than one field, hold down the Control key while selecting each subheading. To deselect, hold down the Control key while deselecting each subheading. Reviewing search results online. Visit www.evaforhire.com. Click on the EVA Login button in the upper right side of the screen. Type your caller ID and password in the spaces provided and click on Login. Find the 4th tab from the left under the EVA logo that reads Database and click on it. On the left side of the screen, you will see the Database filter, which will allow you to refine your search for certain reports. Let's assume that you selected the following database filter search criteria. Date, from 10/31/07 to 11/30/07. Purpose, sales presentations. Field Rep, all. Keywords to search, stilts. Display additional fields. Participants, situation, narrative, to do. In choosing these specific and narrow search criteria, when you click on the green arrow pointing to the word search at the top or bottom of the database filter, you have narrowed your results to just one call report, which fits all of the search criteria you specified. It is listed on the right side of your screen as Report 1. Viewing the report online. Visit www.evaforhire.com. Click on the EVA Login button in the upper right side of the screen. Type your caller ID and password in the spaces provided and click on Login. Find the fourth tab from the left under the EVA logo that reads Database and click on it. On the left side of the screen, you will see the Database filter, which will allow you to refine your search for certain reports. When you have set your search criteria, click on the green arrow which points to the word Search at the bottom of the Database filter section of the screen. Wait a moment while the reports load. On the right side of the screen, your reports fitting the search criteria will be listed. You will see that both the client and company name and the words View Report are underlined and therefore linked to further information. To view the report, click on View Report on the far right of the company name listed. Wait while the report is compiled. When the page loads, you will see that this report shows only the information that was dictated on this call report. As you scroll down on the right side scroll bar, you will see all of the headings that were reported during this call. Editing a report online. Should you find that you need to correct data in an already dictated call report, wait for it to appear in your database. Visit www.evaforhire.com. Click on the EVA Login button in the upper right side of the screen. Type your caller ID and password in the spaces provided and click on Login. Find the fourth tab from the left under the EVA logo that reads Database and click on it. Search for it by date or client name. When located, click on View Report. When the report loads, click on the Edit Report button located in the upper right corner of the View Report screen. Wait for the report to load and make your edits. When done with your edits, click on the green arrow which points to the word Submit, either at the top of the page or the bottom of the page. Click OK when prompted to verify the changes. Note: only you may make edits to reports you have dictated. An administrator may only view your reports and may not make any edits. Viewing the client profile and client history online. Visit www.evaforhire.com. Click on the EVA Login button in the upper right side of the screen. Type your caller ID and password in the spaces provided and click on Login. Find the fourth tab from the left under the EVA logo that reads Database and click on it. After entering your search criteria to the left, when the detail appears on the right side of your screen, you will see that the client and company name is also underlined and linked to further information. If you click on the client and company name, a new page will load which is called Client Profile. The Client Profile allows you the opportunity to view all dictated information pertaining to this client separated by date. I think you will agree this data will be vital to your business when you need to recall details of a prior meeting with a client, or perhaps when a new sales rep needs to take over an account and should be brought up to speed quickly regarding what has already transpired with the former sales rep. Click on the drop-down menus at the top of the Client Profile page which reads Select Number of Days or Last 10 Reports. You may choose to see the entire client history for the last year, 6 months, or 90 days, or if you prefer, the last 10, 20, 50, or 100 reports relating to this client. Once you have chosen a date range or report number, click on the upper right corner of the underlined words Print View for a clearer view of the data. You may print the data here if you like. As you can see, the Client Profile report will show you each call report, narrative, complaint, competitive information, action item, and appointment chronologically with the most recent report listed first.